episode of A Slice of Love. Now, usually I have my motivational podcast going on, but I want to switch it up for the entertainment wise. So I was like, why not hit on something that we all talk about all the time? And I was like, how about relationships? So I'm just going to hit the ground running and kind of give you an idea. And of course, as I do more episodes, we're going to make it better and better. So this is the first one. So I'm just going to be going off of feedback and much more to make this even better. So what I do plan on doing like this with this podcast is to actually open the conversation and hit on very hot topics, maybe insensitive, sensitive topics as well as much more, because I feel like there's a huge elephant in the room. I've been asking a lot of guys and ladies as well, and you'd be surprised about the things that they talk about. But when it comes to communication, they never bring up the topics so that we can learn and also solve the problems or just to be aware. So I'm going to be hitting on a lot of different things that you'll probably be like, I can't believe you brought that up. Oh, yes, like I am going to bring all kinds of topics, and you can just imagine what they are. We're talking about from being romantic, um, from the most casual, fundamental, even the hot topics of sex and much more. So I'm just going to be basically getting all these topics from not just me, from your feedback. So if you have a topic that you want to be discussing much more, let me know, email, hit the inbox and much more, because this is basically built off of your support and bringing those heavy topics. So for the first one, this first episode, I want to hit on what makes you actually get into a relationship. What actually does make you get into a relationship? Now, people gonna be like, why you even ask something like that? Because it needs to be asked, and let's just be real about it. What actually gets you into relationships? So I actually written some things down. And remember, at the end of the show, I want you to share, but also discuss with your other friends, your homegirls, homeboys, and like that, to get this discussion going, because these are the topics that need to be brought up. So I'm gonna go with one of the top ones that people bring up all the time: finances and money. And believe it or not, I mean, you may not say it out loud, but there is plenty of people out there that get into relationship, marriages, and much more just because they need a financial stability. They worried about the bills. They want to make sure that they can be catered and taken care of and much more. I'm pretty sure you're going to hear two different perspectives when it comes to that. Of course, we know the popular term of gold digger. I mean, you can flip it the other way around, because guys can get, sugar mama, to help them out as well. Shoot, I'm just being just real with it. Like what? Yeah, it can go both ways. So like, people do actually get into, relationships just for that, that money, even though they may be looking butt ugly. Oh yeah, don't be very sarcastic with this one. So again, remember, it's entertainment. So also, people may get into relationship just for show or just to be trophy. You always want to have that hot looking chick or that hot looking guy just so you can show off to your friends. But even though like everything else may be tore up, this may not be the perfect person for you. This perfect guy for you. This may not be the perfect girl for you. But just because that person looks good on your side, you'll be like, I'm gonna look over all your flaws. I gotta catch myself. And I'm gonna take you on so I can look good for the Facegram, the Instabook, Instagram, Facebook, and all that much more, YouTube or whatever, just so you can look good in these pictures and videos. Yeah, I just went ahead and said it like that because it is true. So that's not even sugarcoated. Oh, here's another one: parents. Now this one is not as much as popular, but it does, happen, or the peer pressure of that. You have that person you want to go to, and then your parents may be like, I don't think that's the right person you should hook up with, this Mr. Anthony from Southwest Baptist. He's a good, wholesome, solid man. I think he's going to take good care of you. Or you can go vice versa the other way. You can be like, oh, I think you should hook up with Sister Leah over there. She's a good, wholesome girl. She's just good in the good old Bible. She with the good Lord. Take care of herself. She knows how to cook. Now you know you're hungry. You know you are hungry, so you want some food. You gonna want some food. You look like you need some food. So your parents making be a big role to this. Parents can like peer pressure, their kids to like marrying some other people just by like saying little things and things like that. Oh, that's a terrible person. He works here and all that. And I am the bold person to bring it up to the forefront and saying, like, yes, there's times where parents can push a person to get with somebody or marry under peer pressure. Let's see what else one. Social pressure. Ooh, this is a big one, especially with the internet. You get the likes, the comments. You want to look famous and look good, all that much more. Social media is something else, especially if you ain't getting a lot of likes on your page and posts and things like that. So you have people who will actually get with someone just so their internet, social presence can get up there. Now don't go over here and be like, no, nobody does that. Now you know dang well there is plenty of people that you probably never talk to, but just because they popping on the internet, you would holler at them. Yeah, I'm bold enough to say it. Because again, like I said, I am going to be the one to be bold and talk about the elephant in the room. And that goes both ways for the guys and the ladies. So from the Instagram, because we all know that person that probably wasn't so popular, in the pub, just out there with a friend, but all of a sudden they became the hot commodity and much more on the internet, getting all these likes. Now all of a sudden her DMs blowing up. Or, the guy that wasn't so popular was the geek in school, and all of a sudden his comments and likes goes off the roof, and now his DM message is blowing up. So it is what it is. Next, the need of validation. Ooh, this is a big one right here. Now, again, like I said, a lot of people may not say this certain things, and this also goes both ways. Validation. People get with people they know they shouldn't be with. They can get with the person that is running them through the dirt, mud, the cornfields, and much more. But instead, they rather hook up with this person because they want to feel validated. They want to feel like they're worthy, even though this person's going to probably treat them and throw them through hell. Now, we all know that homegirl to homeboy, they be like, I don't know why in the hell you were talking to him or why in the hell you talking to her, and that person's gonna run through dirt, but they hook up with them anyway because they want that validation, that secure, that feeling, that feeling needed, and much more. Instead of being patient and waiting for the right one, because patience is a challenge itself, but they want that validation right now, so they settle for something that's gonna run them through the mud, and they use their emotions and not look at logic, knowing even though the whole world can tell them that they need to get out of this, and yet they stick it in and they feel miserable but don't know why. So we all know about this one. So and then, to wrap this first little fun episode up for entertainment is the ones that actually want true love. We're talking about the one that they want to build an empire with, their best friend, the partner in crime, y'all cooking together, you can build that strong bond that, no matter what things may throw at you, y'all gonna come back in this together. You want to build a family, have kids, get married, travel the world together, build each other up, motivate each other much more, that real, genuine soul alive that just makes you feel good and wake up every morning just ready to. So that real, true, soulful. So that is all of my topics. Again, this is the first one. So, based on your feedback, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get even more topics to hit on after this one because I want to keep this running and I want to start talking about and addressing some of the elephants in the room and talking about the things that people don't talk about. This can go on so many topics. I'm just thinking some of the top of head we're talking about, you know, in marriages. We're talking about, the cheating in marriages. We're talking about dating a person with kids, talking to somebody different races, long distance, and I mean the sky's the limits when how this conversation can go. So make sure that you share this video. Keep hitting me in the inbox with different topics and much more. We'll get this thing going. I'm gonna start off putting this off on Facebook, and I'm gonna slowly add it to other platforms like on my other podcasts, so we can get this show on the road. So with that, I am out, and this is the first episode of A Slice of Life. Peace.